Hello everybody, and welcome to a new stream that I very poorly prepared. I have to be completely honest. I just arrived in the venue, so I've got these two amazing people here to help me.
It's muted.
It's just there's just one person visible, but I swear there's a Rudi Rennkamel.
I guess you're muted. I believe.
Are
Is the microphone muted?
Yeah.
All right.
I think it is. Sorry, that's my bottle of water.
Let's do that again. All right.
Again.
Hey everybody. This time with sound. I just arrived in the venue, so this is not going to be the best stream. But I'm here with DeLadysigner and Rudi Rennkamel to help me out and make this an actually decent stream, hopefully.
Hopefully.
I've spent all day so far in the botanical garden and going around Cologne, and nothing kind of worked as I planned because I got lost in the trams and took the wrong one, and a different one then was delayed. And all kinds of issues, and eventually I almost ran late for this.
You did, yeah.
But I'm here, thank God. And I'm like low-key kind of tired, and it's super hot outside, and I should stop complaining and fix this part.
He was already doing that. Yeah, so many animals dying.
Yeah.
Animals close to death? Is that the
Yeah.
hippo that died?
I swear this is not my fault. I turned up to the computer and there was a dead hippo in the water. I'm gonna show that off later, but first
I see you well.
we need some coolers.
Camel!
That's true.
You're not gonna throw in a hippo in the back again, are you?
No.
It's really not going to get a chair. No, unfortunately,
We
there are
don't
only
have
two chairs in the booth.
You can see on my lap, but it's just so freaking hot.
Yeah, no, it's just too hot.
Like maybe just on the side?
No, I'm fine. I will later on go to the ground, so that's fine.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I was doing the same also in a lot of other streams.
Yeah,
I think.
that's also fine, yeah.
This booth was never intended for so many people at the same time.
It's so sad.
So yeah.
It doesn't have
This
flies
is-
around it, so that's good. They're really paying
Yeah,
attention
because
to
they
where it
don't wanna-
dies.
Yeah. I mean, this is extremely sad.
It's really sad.
Camels
But-
confirmed on the stream last
So what
I gotta say the dying mechanics are quite realistic because it does float.
But what I've heard is that if oh my god, oh my god, that looks really
Oh
weird.
god.
Okay, I'm
So what
gonna
I've heard, it's gonna change into bones at some point. I saw that,
Uh-huh.
but a
And that one
zookeeper
is
is
sick,
supposed to clean the bones.
Oh.
Oh
I
god.
didn't know that.
So how do we get these out of?
The zookeeper, you
It's
have already,
you just need to put even more down now, so you have a bunch of them.
Yeah.
You can check what zookeeper is coming with that little.
Oh, good point.
Yeah, that one.
Oh, that's
you
gonna
can,
take
you
a
can
while.
follow it, but I don't know what it's gonna do in the water.
Right.
Like how.
I'm a little bit excited actually to see what's going to happen.
Same. You can speed it up.
Sure, but I'm also really afraid that the other hippo is gonna die too. I love how they walk on the water.
Oh god,
You're
you
gonna
saw me
miss
walking.
it.
Oh my god, I need to go. Oh, I'm dead. So now we have got two dead.
Yeah, alright.
The age-old question of hippos float. Yeah, exactly.
I think you shouldn't put exactly.
We all float down here.
But it likes. Oh, is the other one? Did the other one
Yeah,
just died?
also died.
I missed it. Oh my god. What did you say? What
At least
happened?
it looked like they were choosing a spot to die, like running to the other hippo. Like I could feel myself dying right now.
Oh
but
my
at least
god,
we'll do
that's
it
so
together.
sad.
Yeah.
They all starve, so I think we have two less.
Yeah. Then this is definitely a zookeeper issue. This is honestly, I know a lot of streamers have had animals die and escape on their watch,
And
but
you're not different.
this, well, I mean, this is, I think, no, actually, no, my first try was really bad. But this is all just kind of because the park is really broken from the get-go.
And I
so
was about to take over your park, but I'm not really sure right now.
Yeah. No,
But you can
you
fix
really
it.
need to, as soon as you open a new save, you need to fix it up. Frontier just kind of gave us a broken save file, I have to be completely honest. Ooh, this is probably
No,
just
it
one
wasn't.
bite.
It's
That'll
not
be okay.
broken. You
I-
just
it's
have
meant
to
to
keep
be.
care
Yeah,
of your
yeah,
animals,
yeah,
and if you
sure.
don't, they die. And everyone is like going in and just checking out everything and not taking care of the animals, so they die.
Right.
They might die a little bit too much, but
Yeah, they die a little bit too much. It would be nice if they died
I
a little
only
bit
have
less.
one dying, so it is possible.
Yeah, no, definitely. But you definitely need to fix the zoo up quite a bit once you get it.
Unless you want to have 180 notifications as I had at the end.
Oh, 180.
Yeah, you feel famous.
You're like a darts player, you know.
180.
180. That's a record. God. I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm waiting for the zookeeper to go over here because I'm very curious.
Is it still?
to see.
Oh yeah, it's
How
coming.
did I do that? Did I
Did it?
Wait,
boat or what?
I thought that guy was going to.
Wait, there's
fix this
another
up,
one
but-
incoming.
Yeah. All right, there we go. It looks like we're gonna get a whole team here. Wait, they're leaving.
What am I doing?
Maybe they can't reach it in the water. Could that be a thing? If you click it, can
Yeah,
you
yeah.
see where the zookeeper is? Oh, now it's a vet
What?
coming.
That's weird.
It wasn't a vet, was it?
I don't know actually.
No, I think it was always a vet.
As you correctly said, I did pay no attention at all to it. I was building my own enclosure and was hoping that
Yeah.
people come to
You just don't have any hippos now.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait until these guys are.
They should just turn.
Broken wall, animals escape.
Oh my god, I haven't fixed nearly enough things in this park. All right, so we need to get. Whoa.
I think
I'm gonna
the
pause the
vets-
game before anything
It's
else
the vet
goes
or the
wrong.
zookeeper that kind of.
Actually, what I would suggest, like put down so many stuff.
Yeah,
that
you need
just-
you
just
need a lot of stuff.
Yeah, so just that they fix.
So I
everything.
think you need some vets, but I'm just gonna place down a whole bunch of vets. Just in
Jurgen
case.
says it seems you
Could
need
be a
to
keeper
put
as well.
one of those enclosure coolers in your booth. Oh my god,
Oh
yes.
god,
There
yeah.
is an air conditioning
Alright.
kind of thing, but it's turned off right now because
Are
also
you
can hear it
kidding
in the
me?
microphone.
Yeah, it's actually right over there, and it's so loud when it's on.
Yeah.
So yeah, we can't put it on, which is really sad because it's really extremely hot in here.
A whole bunch of extra keepers and probably also some extra caretakers because this park
Is he dead? Oh no, they're
No,
in
no,
front.
moving out. This park is severely understaffed. Yeah, and some caretakers. I don't know if we need those too many. I mean, they're not as important, but still.
Two dead animals, yeah, it's a great
It's,
start.
I think it's always Maple, and for some reason, for every stream that went wrong, I think it's always the Bears that started, and then like as a Rube Goldberg machine, everything goes wrong from there.
Could we fix the
Got
enclosure?
this.
We've got 2 new hippos.
They're so adorable. What does it say? I never read.
Oh, I needed to repair. I can't just do it like that. I really need somebody to repair it. All right,
Is it the same fact?
The skin of a hippo.
let's get a mechanic.
hippopotamus
We need more
is
mechanics in
6
general,
centimeters
actually.
thick. Right.
Interesting.
Interesting fact.
This is in loving memory of
Yeah.
our poor hippos that died.
I'm
Did
curious
they-
how
oh,
long
they're
it will
still
take
in
for
there.
the zookeepers to remove them. You can't
Yeah.
replace them right.
Oh,
Oh,
there we go.
yeah.
There we go. So now
Okay,
they're
so now
bones.
bones are on the floor. Oh, they're really.
Is the water actually also getting dirty? I don't know.
Oh, that one has flies.
Being cleaned, I think. Oh yeah.
This one has flies on it.
Yep. That makes sense, I guess. God, this is. Okay, I'm not going to look at this anymore. I want to keep the stream PG-13. This is a bit graphic.
Did you make a graveyard for the dead animals? It might be bigger than the actual
Oh
end
yeah.
of the stream,
Oh,
yeah.
what was so this is Akani and
By accident, I'm
Isoke.
only still reading the comments of Jure, but that's because he is tagging your name. So
Yeah,
I see
yeah.
the orange
If you-
one,
yeah,
so
if you
it
really-
pops up in my eye, like, oh yeah.
If you really want us to read your chat messages, then do tag my
Yeah,
name
tag
because
the
that makes
name,
them
because
stand
that
out
works.
quite a bit. I keep having to look over the microphone to check some of the menus. If you ever see me doing this, it's because there's a microphone in front of my face that's slightly out of frame. We have a bit of
What
a
did
weird
Till
setup
do? He
here.
took care of 2 dying hippos. Well, no, they were
Yeah.
dead already.
I'm gonna build a small graveyard here. I think we have some signs, so this is gonna be my first thing that I ever build in this game. I'm afraid.
You have signs for
Yeah.
dead animals?
No, not for, but like
Oh.
signs in general that you can put all kinds of stuff on. What do we build a grave out of though? That's the question.
There was
I think
something that
I
you
think we
could
can use mulch. Honestly, wait, I thought that was somewhere in here. Oh, that's in nature, of course.
Ah, these are, you can use them really fast indeed.
Yeah. So. There's a really cute guy just
little
outside our
boy.
window.
It's
Anyway,
super cute.
it's a bit difficult to get the scaling right. I'm not sure if a hippo could fit in this because realistically the grave needs to be big enough for a hippo, right?
And we just
Well,
don't
there are
have-
only bones left.
we just don't have the archer
Yeah.
measure. It's just
Oh, now everyone is
everyone
tagging.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Jonathan.
Hi, Jonathan.
Is it really
I
warm
miss you
there?
too, Jin.
Oh, I love stroopwafels, of course.
Is it going to be a challenge? But like,
Your
yeah.
murder zoo? I swear I did not do that.
As far as we know, there will be some kind of, you know, if you have play Planet Coaster, you have that like that glow when you start, where you had like your steam fans on it. I think, but we haven't seen it yet. But I think it will be like the glow as you see in Planet Coaster, but then you will have the glow with like the continents, and then you will have like different career modes at different continents.
Yeah, right.
Something like that. So there definitely will be a career mode in here. Yeah.
So I'm just gonna look for the signs. Oh god, that's a lot of signs actually. I was not hoping for that. So this one has edible. Oh.
3P Music says, "Hiyo, you're all doing an amazing job. Also, your murder zoo looks pretty terrifying."
Yeah. I do not agree with this. We also have somebody else waving outside the booth. I just can't help but wave back to everyone. So yeah, let's get that 3D gizmo action going. Put some signs here. We had Isoke.
You're not gonna make a cross.
I'm not gonna make a what?
A cross.
Oh, that's a really good point, isn't it? Maybe.
Rest in peace.
I think that's how you spell it. If I misspelled anything, oh, I'm gonna change the color on that. If I misspelled anything, just let me know, please, because this is very important to me.
Next
wait,
donate raise. The hips
enter.
are being chopped up for meat and sold at cheap beef.
There we go. Oh
I
no.
think it's Akani. Wasn't it Akani?
Maybe.
I think it's Akani.
All right. Let's see if the chat actually
The
has.
signs, the letters look actually better than Planet Coaster, I think.
Yeah.
They improved
Yeah.
it, right?
I have that idea as well. Let's see. Oh no, they're gone. And the bones are gone too. Yeah.
Look at that. No more bones.
So, at the very least, I think we can get some new hippos. We have enough caretakers now. I don't think the hippos have any choice in the matter. I think if I were a hippo, I would not want to be in this zoo, but
No.
I mean, can't help it.
They're
Do we
doomed.
have any?
Yeah.
Ah, this one's called Ayo.
Ayo.
Yo. Where was that? There was one that called, was that in my stream?
It wasn't in mine.
I think that was a lion, actually.
No, you weren't
There's
with
another
me.
one. There's another one.
In
Yeah,
the
I thought there was a lion called Oh yeah, there we go. So that is convenient. Not gonna
that's
lie.
a beautiful rated one. Jeez.
Oh wow, yeah, you're right.
4,595.
What's the max?
I don't know, but
No
it's
idea.
really
Yeah,
cool.
it
It's just
depends on the
bronze,
animal.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it depends on the animal.
Or is it gold?
No, that's bronze. We don't have any gold ones here.
Yeah, this is bronze, silver is 2 dots, so there should be
Yeah.
a gold one then, I guess.
Not at the moment, I
How's it
think.
today on Gamescom? Well, it's as busy as it was in the past couple of days, and it's as loud and as crowded. So yeah, I think it's pretty much as amazing as.
But if you were here on Tuesday was the best day to be here. It was like only for exhibitors passes and press. So that was like the most relaxing day of the whole event. It's now like super crowded, super busy, and there's a heat wave starting right now. And it doesn't make it easier. It's our lovely steaks.
Alright, is he
Is it
taking a picture or
filming
video?
or
You
I
never
don't
know.
know. It might be very embarrassing now.
Anyway, do we have new fonts? I never actually use the signs
This
that much,
is-
but it
Don't
looks like
recognize
new
it.
ones.
Oh,
I don't remember some of
Hula
these.
seems to be new, but
Yeah.
the other ones I do know.
Alright, so I'm changing it to Boogaloo. That seems quite nice.
But I think yesterday someone posted on Reddit that like the queue was a 2.5 hour wait.
What?
The queue, 2.5
2.5
hour
hours,
wait. So that's really long for just from Planet Zoo. Oh my goodness,
Yeah.
that's really long.
Hello, Wix. Hello, good people.
I guess that makes sense.
Wix, how are you?
Hey Wix. Alright, now I don't think this is enough. Something about a cross kind of makes sense, but I have no idea how to actually do that. Well, let's see if we can edit these kinds of posts and sort of make it into a cross. That might be cool. So let's see if we have posts. Yeah, there we go. And I'm just gonna make this one position snap and align to surface just to make sure that it's aligned with these. Oh, and I need to have angle snap as well. And I'm just gonna turn this sign into a cross.
It's so much more snappy. When I watch you playing, I can really tell that it's so much more snappy.
Ooh, I can't quite do it, but there we go. That'll do, I suppose. And
Can you
yeah, and
change
also
the
these
color of the
textures.
sign?
these textures are honestly
They're really good.
much better than
Also,
like
the wood with the rain.
Yeah.
You know, we've seen that in my stream. It was
Yeah.
really, really beautiful.
Then again, this is a non-recolorable texture, so it definitely has that
Yeah,
bonus.
it's wood. I don't mind with wood. But are the signs recolorable? Someone asked. Did you check?
That's a good question.
Yes.
No, just the text. Oh yeah, they are. Yeah, they are.
Nice. So it is.
All right. This is some weird grave action. This is not the nicest grave that I've made.
You did more graves already?
No, I've never made a grave.
Okay.
Let's move this apart a bit more. All right. And I suppose what we could do at least is I did see that there are statues for hippos.
Yeah.
So I think I'm honestly just for the heck of it. I think I'm just gonna do some rock work and stuff and place a hippo statue on top of it. But
the game is paused, isn't it?
yeah. Oh yeah. Good point.
No, it's good to have it paused, right?
Yeah, I think from now on I'm gonna like start building more in pause mode because in a theme park, you know, pretty much nothing can really go wrong while you're building unpaused. But in a zoo game, you should probably build with the game in pause mode.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't mean to place that down.
Let's do the rotation trick with the hippo.
Yeah, you want to see an unholy abomination? Let's go. This is the hippo from hell. All right.
I call it fluffy.
Fluffy.
Yeah, she looks very fluffy. The hippo looks so happy. It's not very fitting for a grave, I think.
Is there another one?
Well,
That's just
A stone and
stone, yeah.
classic. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice. They added two in.
Somebody asks, in ground painting, besides rock grass and other types, an option with autofill. I'll look into that. I don't recall anything like that, but I do recall that there are some new options. But boundary highlighting, so...
Someone says, when Planet Zoo comes out,
Here.
the three of you should make a collab zoo. Why is it a
You
three?
might want to look into that later.
I don't know about like collapsing zoo we already have.
Collab zoo.
Oh, yeah.
This is such
But-
a bad.
Well, we're missing one name, I think.
Yeah.
Who already left? Already at home?
He did. Oh, I didn't know. So
Yeah,
auto paint
yeah.
is just the same as in... Oh, yeah, we can't do that, of course. But oh yeah, we can. Auto paint is just the same as in Planet Coaster, I think. Yeah, it
Yeah.
automatically puts in different textures.
What a great graveyard. I think by this time you already have more animals dying. Maybe you...
Dangerous animal has. Thank you. That's. Oh no! Wait, it's this guy again. I've seen this exact thing happen before.
Yeah, because always you need to build something to not make them not climb on there.
Yeah, because they can just climb over this barrier here.
Yeah.
So that's a
And
bit.
just make sure that they don't climb up there, so it's fine.
Yeah.
There's someone running there.
Yeah.
Please make sure that the train is not coming. Please.
What are they doing? Oh, they just shot. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. I can't show you that.
Back.
I can't show you that.
It's just but just tranquilizing.
Yeah. God, I remember Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 Wild, the tranquilizer helicopter. That was like one of my favorite things ever. I don't think that one's making a comeback. But then again, I feel that would be kind of inappropriate. Is there going to be a challenge mode like in Blanco? No idea. Could you look if there are abandoned mine shafts and dungeons? I don't think so. Oh, actually, I want to try what you were doing, Rudi. Try this button.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
It's
Does
so
anybody
good,
know
isn't
if this is in Planet Coaster as well? Because I have no idea.
What?
Like you can automatically go through
Oh,
the
no, I
menu
didn't.
without having to use your mouse.
That key is on our keyboard on a different side, so maybe we just never tested
Yeah,
it.
that's true.
That could be. I don't even know how it's called.
Yeah, I mean, this is a weird German keyboard, and this is a weird German key on the weird keyboard.
I want to say
No
it's
idea.
not weird.
But maybe because you're German?
Okay, this actually doesn't
Yeah,
look
because
very
we
good.
Germans, we tend to see things bigger than they are, so that's why we have the bigger and smaller signs like that.
Yeah.
Right. Ooh.
You want to sit down with it?
I'm trying to find a rock that's slightly smaller, more fitting.
Just a few minutes.
Ooh. Let's see.
We'll go.
It's not in Blanco, so that's a new feature. It's quite cool, actually.
Oh, okay. Wow.
That's really useful if you're just doing rock work and you want to quickly switch up the rock. There's also a lot of options for the rock work.
I can get some. Just Just give me the yeah.
Okay, and we do have some slightly smaller rocks as well, so it's quite nice. Just gonna make a basic kind of pedestal out of this. And I'll try to add some ground shrubbery to it as well.
Just add some bushes.
Yeah. I'll get to that in a sec. Alright.
People really wanted to see those. You're building.
So
I don't know.
Generally, the devs come over. Hey, Sil, what you do with the game? How you like it? Yeah, well, I'll build a graveyard.
Yeah.
So good.
And now they're like, oh, maybe we should add some gravestones.
Okay, actually, I should check the biome here. Biome should be temperate.
That's honestly so
amazing.
cool.
It says
Lux Maximecro, that's a good name.
Okay, definitely not that.
Flows.
Ooh. I'm just gonna look at the foliage again, honestly.
But it's so good. It's so damn good.
Yeah.
I think M7 is just right now, just literally crying.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he already was a few days ago, I think. Yeah. Yeah, the foliage is really nice as well.
It's really good.
And so much choice. Like honestly, there's so much choice.
Ooh, what does this ivy look like? I'm very curious. I do think it's just a single... Yeah, it's a single texture like in Planet Coaster, but I do think the texture is much more...
it's much better.
realistic looking. That's also good. And we got more different shapes of ivy as well.
Sizes, yeah. But there's so much good ground shrubbery, it's so good.
I don't know if all of these shrubs actually grow on rocks realistically. I need to look into that. But it looks quite nice, doesn't it?
It really is good, yeah.
Let's see, what else do we have? A lady fern. Sure, you can grow on a rock.
Lady fern?
Alright,
Oh, that's
beautiful. Can we have an F in the chat for our dear hippos?
Do it.
Too soon.
Too soon.
Like, way too soon. I wasn't even on time here. God. Somebody's asking for my thoughts on a certain game that I will not name. Yeah, let's call it the game that shall not be named. Anyway, many animals have reached their habitats, which is not very good. I mean, what's actually happening? Oh, these guys have been in lockdown for a while, so these also have to be unboxed.
There's another one.
Yeah. What else? Looking ill.
Oh yeah, the wolves. Also, you need to get away with one wolf because they're constantly fighting.
Right.
Both male wolves.
So.
And did you give them the...
Oh wait, you don't have the new animals put in the hippo enclosure. You bought them, but they're still in the quarantine station.
Right. Okay, yeah, I'll look into that. Well. Yeah, so these guys are fighting, so I'm gonna move this guy out. Oh, this girl. I'm sorry. Yeah, where is the trading center? There we go. So then how do I place a hippo in the enclosure?
You just go to the animal trading tab, down to the left, and then you just go to the second one, exactly, choose the animals. You can multi-choose with shift.
What?
This one and the other one below that one.
Send to zoo.
Exactly.
And then yeah, makes sense.
But you should just send them to the zoo right
So I'm
away
going
when
to do
you
the
buy
same
them.
with this.
No, they will. You did?
Yeah.
Okay.
Return to habitat. Can't do that.
You can now because wait, no, they will still be fighting.
Yeah, but I can't return. Oh, I can return the zebras still.
Yeah, but you can sell them also.
Yeah, so send to zoo and return to habitat. What would be the difference between that?
When you send to zoo, might also to other habitats,
right?
New ones. And return is like the last one that they have been into.
So I'm just gonna release these guys.
But send to zoo, you can just click the habitat you want it to be in.
Right. There we go. That should do.
Yeah.
What do I think of the Amazon rainforest fire? Well, that's really terrible. I was actually talking about that at breakfast this morning. Because I woke up, and as soon as I woke up, just opened my phone, saw the rainforest, and I was awake at once.
I haven't seen anything about it yet.
Oh, I have. Like a lot of people were posting that on Instagram.
But yeah, no, it's really terrible. The fact that this has been silenced for 2 weeks is insane.
Really
Anyway, what am I actually gonna do in the rest of this stream? I think oh god, we have even more. Okay, I'm just gonna be busy with these box outside. I mean, these guys are moving out, so that should be fine. The giant toad overcrowded because they keep producing baby. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's what I said.
This is not okay.
And you have to change the fence to make it one-sided because they don't like to be that much on spot. They're all
Right. Interesting. But yeah, where are the adults in here? I don't see them. Because aren't these all young ones? Yeah, there's the adult. There's one of the adults
Yeah.
at least. Is this the female? Yeah.
Yep, you just prevent her from
How do you do that again?
getting the... Yeah.
Here, right?
Yeah.
Alright.
And
And yeah, social space is the... Well,
Yeah, well,
makes sense, but I can't release these guys into the wild yet, so...
I think you cannot release them anyways because they're breed in a zoo, so maybe you can't.
Right. That might be the case. Do a Thanos with the turtles. I'm sorry, I don't have the Infinity Gauntlet. I can't do that.
Sandbox mode, yes, there will be.
Yeah. Basically, there will be sandbox and career mode, and the map that we're currently playing is a bit of a weird thing because it's technically a career mode map, but we're playing it on sandbox mode. But yeah, do you guys have any ideas of what else we should do in this stream? Maybe build an enclosure.
Yeah, we should.
Is that something that I actually haven't done before? Lady built an enclosure over here for...
Yeah, there are a few you can try. You can
Yeah.
try this smaller one there, but you can also build on the right hand side there.
Yeah, right. This is already taken, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the other fun one.
Oh, yeah. This is quite small. This is the largest space.
You can also do like in the middle there with the trees.
This one's already almost entirely made.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't do too much with that. Yeah, let's just try making an enclosure in here.
Yeah.
The question is, what kind of animals do we have available that we don't really have yet? Let's see. Well,
Yeah,
I guess it's going to be warthogs.
Yeah, and the ostriches. You can
Yeah.
use those. They also go together in one, so that's...
You sure?
Yeah.
Ah. I want to see the snow leopard climb some rockwork. Does the age of animals correspond with in-game years? I think so. I'm not entirely sure, but I think so. Yeah, it does. It definitely goes quite fast.
By months.
I don't think we're gonna see the snow leopard climb rocks though. No, this.
I don't think they can.
Really?
I don't know, but can you just click on it and check if they have the climbing need?
No, they don't have the need. But in
Habitat,
yeah.
you need to put in more snow.
True. Actually, I need to make it colder.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So that one alone is not enough.
First cooler, then snow.
Oh yeah,
that's
it's
a
hot.
bit. Put one outside as well. And the terrain isn't entirely great, so that's something that I could quickly fix up as well. It needs less grass, that's right, and more snow. So let's just have a bunch of snow over here.
Well, it takes a while until the cooler works, so then it will stay.
Snow is being a bit iffy with the rockwork here. Oh, of course, because it's not near the cooler. Makes sense.
Yeah, that's why I had the same. You need to put coolers everywhere.
Yeah. Which is actually really cool. So I'm getting the snow as much as I can. So the snow is good, I just need more rocks too now. Are we good yet? Almost.
They just don't like any grass, do they?
Are there
Yeah.
foxes in this game? We don't know. We will get foxes. There are no foxes. Yeah.
Where is that grass? I don't
There we go.
see
We
it.
got
Yeah,
it.
there we
We got
go.
it. We got it.
Alright.
You got it.
And make a Japanese garden. I was actually thinking about that. With all of these plants, you probably could do a decent job. They even have a cherry tree. That said, they don't have the typical Japanese pine trees like the Okari Komi, so that might be difficult.
True, yeah.
Can you show us the black/grey iron fence? Being such a natural fence, I'm surprised it isn't in Planet Coast. I believe it's fourth to the right. So by that, I assume you mean the barriers. I guess maybe this one? Well, that's what it looks like anyway. Doesn't work as well on the slope, I think, because the texture stays the same. But I guess that's the fence that you were talking about.
Oh,
The
yeah.
one steel mesh fence. And then we've got all the airlocks and doors and stuff to play around with as well. I like how they snap to the fence that you
Yeah.
already placed. That's actually really
Why
useful.
does it sound like a football match? It's to us. They're
It's
like
insane.
throwing stuff in
For
the
hours,
audience.
each and every day for
That's
hours.
really,
It's
really
insane.
loud.
It's the worst. Yeah, and it's partly Corsair who keeps doing giveaways, and then there's also Logitech on the other side who have a stage that are quite loud as well.
We're
Yeah.
on Gamescom TV right now.
Yeah.
Gamescom TV.
And we're also sitting next to IGN. So
Yeah,
when the
IGN
Planet
is
Coaster
also- yeah.
guys were at IGN, they were just next door here. You could probably see them from the other streaming booth.
Yeah, you are completely seeing them.
So let's see what we want to do with this. Curve. I want to play around with some of the things I haven't seen of these already. Okay, so this one doesn't actually get a curved top, I suppose. Or does it? Yeah, no, it doesn't. What else do we have? Height snap. I haven't played around with this too much, so it might be interesting. And finally, well, yeah, angle snap makes sense, and the length, of course, too. We can actually make these really
Yeah,
short.
this is really cool. And then you
This
just
is in the UK. This is in Germany.
good
Yeah.
old Germany.
Yes.
12 points for Germany, finally for something.
Yeah, I'm sorry, you guys totally suck.
The Stadia booth is close to the Planet Zoo. Yeah, I guess there's a Stadia booth in this hall, but I haven't seen it yet.
What is Stadia?
That's the console version that Google is doing at the moment. Like
Oh yeah, right.
Which is not really a console. It's basically just enabling you to play, and you kind of unlock a streamable performance thing.
Yeah,
And
right.
You have the controller and basically can play via any device that is connected to Stadia, which is pretty cool actually.
Yeah.
So, but I think especially in Germany, the internet connection speed is not ready yet. It's definitely not ready.
Right.
So this guy just took so much footage out of us
He's
now.
still, yeah, like,
It's
walking
like
around.
I don't know what this was, but like they have enough footage
no
of
idea.
us, I guess.
He's just
Zooming in, zooming out, zooming in, walking by fast.
Panning
walking by
around.
slow.
Yeah.
with an actual gimbal too. Must
Yeah.
be good footage.
He just really wanted us.
Of course.
Yeah.
He was fan.
No, but those are the nice people. There are so many really like
Yeah, they
really
yeah.
annoying people.
With Sean's stream today, we literally had some guys dressed in a Deadpool costume. They just
Right.
jumped against the wall so hard that the microphone fell down.
Oh
And
my
the-
god.
And the camera
That's
tilted.
really bad. Like,
You know,
they're
at
really
least
annoying.
you could say they were in character.
All right, true, yeah.
The fence just to the left of the chain fence. Oh, that's the wooden logs actually. And then this one is the one-way glass.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's that. Oh, and then we also have chain link, but we've got that in Planet Coast as well, and electric. So that's for all of your predators, etc. You know what I've always wanted to try though is typically in real life zoos they'll have like a little ditch, and then a very small fence, so you don't have to like look through glass or look over a big fence. But I'm not entirely sure of my my ditch digging skills, whether that'll be animal proof.
The problem is,
So-
I think warthogs can swim. Can they? I don't know if they do, because if
yeah.
they don't, you can use it. If they do, you gotta have a problem.
Yeah, that's a really good point. Can you build a pool out of scenery walls instead of fences?
Nope.
We've tried that. They really have to be fences. Can you explain how the null fences work? Do you manually have to block the gap with objects? Hold on. That's the invisible fences,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Do you have any idea how those work? Because I haven't tried it yet.
Yeah, exactly. So they work pretty easily. So what you do is you build a normal habitat wall, and then
So it has to be complete first?
yeah, it has to be
Okay,
complete.
okay.
You have to have a door, and then you just don't see it, but you still have to make walls. So that means the animals don't see the water. It's only for the game noticing that this works. And,
Right.
It has to be a natural borderland. So you can't just do the null fence option and just hope that the animals don't run. But this is for the sake of making these walkable enclosures. So if
Yeah.
you have a null fence, it's basically invisible, but it's also make it existing. It's only to make the game notice there is a habitat. And also if you put, like, for example, terrain in, and then, you know, so that they know how much terrain is in, because else you would have to paint the whole map, which kind of is unnecessary.
But does the null fence also, like,
you can use it
functionally
here now.
work?
You can use the null fence and combine it now, because you don't need a fence in the rocks.
Okay, so how do I do this?
You just go to the null fence in the menu, this one.
Oh yeah, right.
And then you just...
I just want to see the hedge real quick. Oh, that's nice. Alright.
I'm going outside for a bit to prepare for my
Alright.
Do it.
Sounds good.
See you later.
Let's see. I'm still seeing it. Oh, wait.
Yeah, no.
This is the null fence. Yeah,
exactly.
right. When you click on a fence, it starts building the same fence.
So now you just click it. It acts like the normal one.
Yeah, I see that. Can I?
I don't know.
Oh god. Yeah, I moved my way into the rocks here. That's not the best position to be in. Yeah, it's gonna be a bit difficult to connect this because I have no idea where to connect it to.
There you go. It snaps.
Yeah, there you go. All right.
So now you need a door, and then it's done. Then you have, like,
yeah, good point. So yeah, let's see. I have that gate. Okay, what's wrong with this?
That's too close to the path. So.
Oh really?
Yeah. Yeah, actually it should work, but there we go.
There we go. Yeah, it should be alright. So now the habitat should be completely fine, right?
Yeah, you
There's
just
some things that I want to change.
There you go, habitat 8.
Yeah. So I just want to add some windows in here because obviously I don't want to have a straight wall through most of the enclosure.
Can you use normal walls? Yeah, you basically have to use the null fence to create a habitat, and then you can use normal walls to build like an enclosure. It's totally doable. You don't need to use any of the barrier walls at all. They are only there to create, like, for the game, the info that there is a habitat. But animals have an interaction with any object in the game, so they interact with everything. And so when they can't climb, they won't climb across the wall.
So my question was actually also, but I suppose this is true, the null wall doesn't actually physically exist as a wall, right?
Exactly. No,
animals that can climb will then just climb over here and get
they
out.
They will just don't care.
Yeah, makes sense. So that's actually quite useful and realistic, I suppose. And I think if I'm going to build a shelter anywhere, it should probably be in here. We need to keep track of the time. We still have a decent amount of time to build a decent enclosure out of this.
What time are you streaming? Like 20 minutes. Like 22 minutes.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm going to build a shelter out of these rocks. I think that'll just be the easiest way of going about this.
Yeah.
Let's see. We definitely have shapes of rocks that I think they intended to build shelters out of.
Absolutely.
Like these flat rocks. There's no way they didn't intend that. Which, yeah, is pretty much perfect. Although these really flat ones, I'm not a big fan of. These look, I know, a little bit unrealistic.
Yeah.
I'll go for
but you can basically make the line thing dried rock.
Yeah, actually,
like in no
very
time.
easily. That's true. Ooh, and they have some very lengthy boys in here as well. Look at that. You could maybe use that as like foundation for a building or something.
No, I used it as a fence. That was the first thing I used it for.
Interesting. How does the water behave when you pour it into the terrain? Better than Blanco? I think pouring it into terrain is the same as Blanco, basically. Really the new thing is that you can build it within enclosure walls and not just terrain.
Yeah, and it automatically changes the terrain, which is cool.
Yeah, actually, yeah, that too.
And maybe one thing to notice is that you do have to do the terraforming before. You can't just do it as in Blanco, put down the water and then just keep on terraforming.
Right.
Because you need to have it terraformed before, but yeah.
Yep. God, I keep pressing the wrong buttons, but I swear that's just because of this weird German keyboard.
That's the only, that's the only advantage that I had, is that I had the German keyboard, but the English version, so it's exactly the version we have here, so that's a good advantage. Can we see it here underwater? Actually, Giovanni, yes, and they are pretty proud of that, because the sound is muffled below water, and also you can see underwater, and it's actually different depending on how clean the water is, which time of day it is, and which weather it is. So it's super cool. And also you can even hear the raindrops pouring down into the water when you're below water. It's so insane. I mean, we all know how good Frontier is at sound design, but they again did it. It's so insane.
Yeah, that's really cool. People keep always waving here. But yeah, I tried showing that off on one of my earlier streams as well.
The muffled sound?
Yeah.
Yeah, you should go check that out because it's really cool.
For some reason advanced move wasn't working on this one. Well, oh, I can't move it. Alright.
Because it's locked. Because it is a scenario. Yeah.
Alright. And let's actually change the terrain under that a little bit. It's not the best shelter, so I should probably expand it a bit.
You might,
but we'll see if this will do. I could always build a little house or something like that somewhere.
You still have to put like a bedding in, and then they recognize it, and that's fine.
Yeah.
Actually, what I love to see is, I don't know if you've seen it, but the warthogs need to be in like a mud. They get like a mud pool where they just zool themselves in. And
really?
So cool.
Oh, that's really cool. Yeah. It's one of the major ways for them to calm down, right?
Yeah, it is.
Somebody's pulling some crazy tricks in front of us.
It's making the stairman.
Shout out to Games for Tom.
Yeah.
Anything else? Is there an animal you want to see in Plan Zoo? I feel like, oh my god, look at my fucking sweat on the table. It's so warm in here. I'm sorry.
Very warm. I try not to move.
Yeah.
Oh my god, what's that?
Sticking in my clothes. Oh wow. Can we move this camera?
Yeah, I guess.
Oh no, they're
already. Jeez.
There's some giant T-Rexes entering the enclosure just now. I'm calling this place.
Yeah, it is basically.
Yeah, this whole booth looks like an animal enclosure. Well, 3 really. So that's why. Well, yeah, we'll see if that does. I'm still not entirely sure if I want to go for ostriches or warthogs in this place. But you said you can have them both, right?
Yeah.
All right, posing for a picture. Yeah, so do they have similar needs in terms of terrain as well then? Yeah, right, makes sense. So I don't think this shelter will be quite enough. I do want to have like a separate shelter so you could like have the warthogs and the ostriches have their own little place.
Exactly, that would be good, yeah. And they also choose this. They choose, like when they see one is taken, they want to have another one.
Yeah,
so they don't go together. So that's actually cool that they have this behavior.
So I'm just gonna build a really, really simple wooden hut here. It's nothing really too interesting, but I'm just very curious to see what pieces we have again. Because my memory is not that great actually when it comes to this. Oh, we have air conditioning units.
Exactly. Can I just mention really quick, this is so minor, but I love it, the change how you see if it's a grid piece or not. That they only have the little grid icon on the top left. There we go.
Oh, that's great. That's
you don't have this nasty weird grid in the back.
Yeah.
It's so good. It makes the whole UI so much more clean.
Yeah, that's amazing. Decorative strip. Oh, so that's really to put on walls, for instance. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. I do want to go for a rustic looking kind of building. Could be just a small wooden hut.
Yeah, you can really see how many pieces they added, which are really intended to build like good shelters.
Yeah. Oh my god, there is just too much in here to keep track of.
And it's just the first scenario, imagine that.
Yeah, there will probably be more scenery. I mean, I could also go for that. No. It's just a little wooden hut. I shouldn't go overboard. There are all these really cool...
I can see you go building a tower here.
I'm just going to build a small house for the warthogs and building a Victorian palace.
Volvara isn't finished yet, is it?
Yeah. Volvara is really just a warthog habitat.
Yeah.
That's what it's always been supposed to be. We don't have that many like flexible wooden pieces though. We've got some of those wooden posts. I could probably build something with that. I'm gonna need to filter stuff. So roofs and floors. In one tab, I actually think that makes sense. Mm-hmm. I know there were a lot of floors and roofs that people in Planet Coaster used interchangeably, at least. Yeah. I tended to do so.
Same.
So yeah, we have some slate roofs, of course. I think that'll be good for this little building.
Do the animals avoid objects or will they walk through it? No, they won't walk through it. They will avoid or climb on them. Or just move over. Yeah, it depends on how high they are. So some bigger animals can step on them, while smaller ones must just climb. But if they can't, they just walk around.
Right. Oops. Oh, I'm actually not used to building like this. Normally I have the thing turned off, the thing that it automatically stacks. Yeah, there we go. Get rid of that. And yeah, now I guess it's just time to build some woodwork. I think this is the right size for the wall posts as well. I can definitely work with that. Where's that wooden post at? I do like that the icons are very similar or the same.
You have to go to walls, and then you have the pillar tab.
Ah, yeah, right. So even that is the same, actually.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, okay, this thing is snapping to this position snap. I'm also going to get rid of that. I am so glad that the controls for this game are pretty much the same as Minecraft. All right, let's do some wooden framework. See how that works. People are purposely misspelling my name. I love it. Thank you. There's this whole meme about misspelling my name. Because, yeah, my full name is Sylvain Amand de la Bretonnière, which is ridiculously long. So my YouTube name is actually just my full name, but abbreviated. Just taking some of the first parts of each part of my name and putting them together. But yeah, it's like, it's people like do the same thing that, you know this meme about Benedict Cumberbatch, that his name is like so recognizable that you can like, you can misspell it in any way you want and people still recognize it as Benedict Cumberbatch. Yeah. My name is like that, I suppose.
Exactly, so yeah. I remember that I asked you this very early on after the first meet, and when you said no, my name is, I was like already zoomed out, like okay, Silver Red then I guess. So that's really
yeah. I'm trying to multi-select pieces at the same time, but shift is
no, it's control. Don't ask me why. They just moved it exactly around.
Interesting.
Maybe again with
maybe you can go into settings of gameplay and change that as well. Yeah. I think so, right?
Yeah. May I just say that you have copied pieces that are together with the gizmo that do work.
Yeah. Well, more or less. I actually see that I got them crooked a little bit.
Yeah,
they're a little bit messed up. But yeah, they're generally alright. Yeah, so here we go. So I'm just going to get some extra wooden posts. And actually, I shouldn't have done that. I should first just complete the whole frame. True. What am I doing?
You could have just also selected one grid piece to copy it over. That would have been even easier.
Yeah.
But anyways,
let's get rid of all that. I want align to surface. There we go. Thank you. Oh, I really have to get used to like resetting all of the settings because I've meddled with my Planet Coaster settings so much that I think I'm not really used to the default settings anymore. No, we want these to meet where the pillars will be, so somewhere around here probably. Move that in a bit.
Some good 12 minutes.
That sounds doable. That honestly sounds doable, but I'll need to.
But you know,
I'll need to put
it's lady anyways.
All right.
I'll get you in again.
All right.
Oh damn!
Oh, it's too warm in here. Is it better outside?
It's so much better outside.
God. Oh yeah, good job, Geekism. You got it. You surely you didn't look that up. What is your thought on the difficulty level of the game? I have to say, it's difficult to judge with this scenario. I'll also be completely honest, I'm a little bit annoyed by this map that we got as streamers because it is definitely a zoo where a lot needs to be fixed up. So if you're just starting off with this in a stream and you don't know too much what to do, you can really easily mess up everything and have all of the animals killed. So this scenario in particular might be a bit difficult to get started with. But wait, I forgot about these other packs. Actually, let's just select the whole thing. I actually have no idea how to automatically select all of them at the same time, but here we go anyway.
I think it worked now with the gizmo, right? Yeah, it does.
Yeah. Yeah, so there we go. The gizmo is not being weird anymore, at least.
Okay,
is that name French or Dutch? It's actually, yeah, it's from French. Don't know exactly what the story is, but my family is... Oh god, how am I gonna get a straight wooden post out of this?
That's weird though.
Yeah, that's really weird. I would kind of, yeah, like these to be straight. I think that's straight anyway.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I think you
get it. Almost. That's probably a little bit off. But yeah, I wonder what's up with that. On all of the posts in Planet Coaster, definitely stay straight. Yeah. But yeah, so apparently it's from my great ancestors who moved from France to Indonesia, and then that whole family stayed in Indonesia for a while, and then when Indonesia became independent, they moved to the Netherlands.
That's pretty interesting. I actually didn't know that.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that moved from Indonesia to the Netherlands after they became independent, which is a political kind of worms that I'm not going to open, but that's basically what my family comes from.
It's a lovely shelter though, just for a simple one.
Yeah. Oh, I need the bedding though.
Yeah, you need to
Forgetting the most important thing here. How much? Okay, 10 minutes.
And then
Done.
you can just throw in
Put some pepper in your step. Yeah. Ooh, I do like that the grass automatically goes away with the bedding.
Yeah, it's
nice.
so good, right? So many of the pieces really interact with the terrain this time. Like if you put down paths, for example, the grass will be less high on the side of the paths. It's so good.
Ooh, we don't really have any like old lights that you could attach. I guess this is actually doable. It's a bit fancy for an animal shelter, I suppose. Though probably shouldn't do that. I was thinking of maybe a simple wooden light or something, but
It looks better than mine.
I know I really like yours as well, and I don't even have a functional habitat yet. I'm not sure if I'm gonna make it.
You don't even have animals in that habitat. So
in the end. Oh yeah, these guys are gonna want to know what time it is, so I'm gonna put this in.
Yeah, definitely.
What else
When
do
it's
we have?
feeding time.
yeah. Oh, that's they just see the clock and like, oh god, you know, we need to go back.
Yeah. The object list is a bit limited, so there's not too much I can play with here. What biome? Yeah. Oh, this is really nice bamboo as well. I'm gonna be completely honest. I really didn't like the bamboo in Planet Coaster, but this is really beautiful.
Yep.
Yeah. Would this be temperate? I guess ostriches should be savanna, but warthogs, I suppose as well. Either way, just some simple bushes. Can't go wrong with those. I've noticed also that a lot of these plants do exist in multiple biomes if they do in real life, so that's good. Not a big fan of how that looks. I'd like there to be maybe a small tree next to it. Something like that. But yeah, I really want some ground shrubbery next to this. I'm just gonna switch to temperates because I want that ground shrubbery. Oh, it's not exclusive tabs, so you can actually click on multiple at the same time and get the different
Yeah, it's not like
kinds of. Yeah, that's actually much better.
Yeah,
Yeah.
makes more sense.
Yeah, definitely in this case when you want
It
to
just
mix
looks
different
so
biomes.
good immediately. You don't need to do stuff and it looks good. I mean, the grass, the growing grass adds so much already, so you don't need to hold ground shrubbery to make the grass look like physically there, which is so good.
Yeah. And a bramble bush. Get some small ground shrubbery in there. What else? This reminds me of Volvara. No, it doesn't look like Volvara. What are you saying, you idiot? This looks like...
Nailing the cinematics. Sneaky filming in the background, yeah.
Wait, you were filming?
Yeah.
I do not remember giving you any permission to do this.
No, because you're not being recorded right now, right?
Oh, yeah, no, that's a fair point. Touche. I do like that bamboo, but yeah, I don't necessarily need it here, but it looks awesome. There are just so many really beautiful bushes in the foliage tab. I'm not going to go too overboard with the foliage, but I definitely want to have more foliage.
Have you guys checked the tags? You can't see it because of your stream, but underneath the webcam, I mean, there are tags. There's Asia, Europe, North America, South Central America.
Yeah.
Maybe you can move up the webcam just a bit above the menu so people can see it too.
Oh yeah, right. Let me see. There you go. Actually, it makes more sense to have us here anyway. Let's stay there.
But then you can see like maybe some sneak peeks for different, like we've seen the animals in Bestie's live stream.
But now just my head pops out. Look at that. It just pretends it moved with me.
Then we have the Lady Fern again. I'm sure you're going to place a lot of those. Yeah, I need to hurry up. I know. God.
Don't worry. We'll be fine.
There's a bunch of Lady Fern.
I think I can have like a little bit of delay.
I really need a better idea. Oh yeah, that's true. You're doing this after me.
Yeah.
We have got a break after you.
There's a short break, like half an hour after.
Oh, that's good. So you can go with all the box.
I think I can. I hope. I don't know who's after.
Yeah, just check this after you.
That's some of the worst footage I've
Yeah,
ever
but she has
footage.
1.5 hours, so it should be good.
Yeah.
I think I need to stream
I really need to get used to all of this ground shrubbery.
Oh, there's so many.
Yep.
It's really beautiful. I love them.
You can make really good forest floors with things like this. Oh, it's floating. Oops.
I'm like your biggest fan today.
Alright. Now, I think it's finally time to put some animals in here. I think it should already be okay, right?
Yeah.
Check if you have tigers, or what enclosure did you make?
Ostriches and warthogs was the idea.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if they can fit
Check
in
if you can see
one
tigers.
habitat, but okay, sure. Animal trading. But this doesn't seem like a very much. Yeah, there we go.
There is Bengal tiger.
I don't. Yeah.
And what else should be in here? But it's like really uncommon.
Yeah, tigers would probably escape from this. This is not a safe place for.
I will put in tigers.
I think there's only one warthog left. It's just gonna be ostriches. We might put the warthogs in later, but oh, this one's already 23 years old.
How old do they go? I have no idea.
Are they
I'm
ready
not
to
sure,
see
but
the
I'm
age?
definitely gonna get some younger ones here.
Oh, there. I was looking at the right side. Like, where is that?
So I think we're just gonna get Ali and.
Oh, wait, don't buy it. It's ill.
Oh, good point.
I like that this is that you get them cheaper.
No, but that's the point. I'm getting Ali, so I can raise Ali to good health.
Oh,
Okay,
that's
you're
so
such a good in any case, if it fails, you have a very nice yard. So.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, and then I just have to wait for the trade center to get these guys in here, and then we'll see. In the meantime, I can already put some stuff that they'll need for the habitat.
Did you just buy them?
Yeah, no, I just bought them. First, I'm gonna look into.
There, you can just pop them down.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, first I'm gonna make sure that I've got enough stuff that they want in the. Oh, hold on. Why does this not work?
No.
Do we need to have them for this to
you're
work?
betting and search.
Oh yeah. Oops. Sorry. That's my bad.
Don't worry,
Right.
I did so many things wrong as well. That's just normal.
Do they want to forage? I guess they do, right? See if we can. Well, technically, if they're gonna forage anyway, they should probably do it closer to the view of the people. So, no, actually, I'm just gonna let them forage over here. Seems like a nicer place. And I'm gonna give them a small beach ball. I think it's quite a sizable ball, but whatever they say.
Give them
What
one
else?
toy.
Oh yeah.
Only one toy.
Right. Yeah, because otherwise you can't switch it up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I might actually just place this in the bedding as well. And actually, that doesn't look nice. I'm gonna move that somewhere.
Stuff, right? Because otherwise.
Oh yeah, totally. We'll get to that. Where is the food at?
There you have
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm just gonna go for the large ones because so far I don't really see too much of a reason to go for the small ones unless you really know for sure that the small one will be enough. And yeah, it's a pretty clear view as well.
Reacts to the ground. It's so good, I love it.
Alright. Do you need assigned sleeping placing if you're using multiple animals in one enclosure? I don't think so. I think they'll just sleep wherever they want.
Yeah.
But I'm really curious to see how they'll behave in that respect.
But if you have two species, for example, if one is taken up, they don't
Mhm.
go there, they go to another one. And by
Right.
the way, Josh, yes, this is in Hawaii. This is Hawaii, yeah.
Wait, why can't I send these guys to the wild? I thought I did. Cash trade. It's not letting me release these guys.
Okay.
Weird.
Doesn't matter, just
Yeah, for now I'm just gonna... Oh, no, don't release into the wild yet. Just in this habitat. And... Here we go. Oh wait, not sent to zoo. Sent in here. Yeah, there we go. There's a wild will has just appeared in front of us.
Will
Flaminga.
And let's speed up the process. Because now I have no idea what terrain they need specifically. They definitely don't want to have this tall grass, I think. But yeah, let's just click on it and see how they like it. Oh, there you go.
Oh, I didn't know they did this.
Me neither. The habitat is not too bad actually. Oh no, actually the terrain is 100% terrible. All right. Yeah, they need.
Well, what is so terrible?
Yeah, what is
Maybe a
wrong
little bit
then?
more rock.
Oh no, I think you need to wait a second. They will just adjust to it. It
Right.
takes a little bit of time until they adjust to the.
That makes sense. Well, let's see though. I've actually been wondering, what does this mean? The fact that the rock
It is really
brown.
hot, yeah.
I don't know what this means.
Chat
if
is
it's so
it's full of curious people and questions, zero answers. I'm so sorry.
What?
I will do
yeah,
a bit more
let's
questions
go back a
during
little
my
bit.
stream, I think, because
Yeah.
I really was so nervous the first time that I didn't really pay attention too much to the chat, and I'm really sorry for that. But it's just like it's also exciting because it's all new, so you don't want
Yeah.
to do like stupid thing. You want to do it right, but then again, like we're all not experts because we just got the game to like played it a few minutes over here, and that's it.
And to be fair, the zoo keeps us busy. Like the first streams for all of us were pretty busy figuring out what we are doing. So
how does everything work and stuff? But yeah, I will try to get.
One has escaped. People in the chat say one of the ostriches escaped.
Already?
Yeah.
How does that work?
But you can run all over.
It just ran all over the place.
Nice.
See, that's what
That's
they're saying.
the invisible
We
fence.
just wanted to show off the no fences.
Yeah.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Okay,
So that was a terrible idea. All right. Already being placed back. So basically, I think I just need to put a big rock over here, and then we should be fine.
But it's funny that they actually already go for it. Like, oh, they see it.
Yeah. They see an opportunity and just go for it.
Hi, Thibaut.
Let's see, any other questions that we're missing? Built a safari ride yet? We can't actually build the rides. That's something that's not available in this build yet. So yeah, that's... Ooh.
What attractions do we have included? Just a train? We don't know. This is just an alpha build, so this is not like the complete game. We only know the train and the jeep.
Yeah.
And I don't even know if these are in this build. The train is, but is a jeep in here?
The jeep?
Safari jeep?
No idea.
I haven't. There's no sunset ride in.
Yeah, we just have only a few animals and just some stuff to show off. But it's not. It's definitely not the complete game. It's not the beta, so there's a lot still that we all can be really excited for.
I've actually been wanting to change this a bit. Yeah, there we go. Make the texture a bit nicer. It's going to be quite a challenge to also balance the soil types that the animals need and what actually looks good from a guest perspective as well.
That's true. By the way, just to answer one more question, can some animals climb over the barriers? Yes, basically it depends on your barriers, then every animal can somehow climb it. There are some animals that are so small they won't, but especially like the climbing animals will escape pretty much everything where they can. They are super clever, they will go for it. So we just tested that, and if you just pull away, for example, one little thing, they immediately know that and they will go for it. So you really have to watch out, don't put trees too close to the habitat enclosure walls or whatever. So it's super busy because you need to do all the time.
Yep. Well, I think I'm done, honestly.
Always need to build. Yeah, you need the invisible fence to get like the enclosure finished.
Yeah.
But you still need to build enough walls or rocks or terrain, and some you can just have like a water area where the animals that you have in that enclosure are not able to swim, then you can use that as a barrier. So yeah, it depends on the animal and it depends, but you really need the invisible fence. You can't have like just an open space with like you have to meet the invisible. You need the invisible fences to make it an enclosure.
Yeah, they need
or
to
habitat.
Habitat.
Laura wants us to say habitat.
I just want to answer to Cocktail Night. The performance is by far not terrible. It is an alpha version which they literally just set up for this occasion. It was really quick what they did. They were so behind schedule to get it ready, and it's so good that we have it and it's stable. And honestly, there was not a single crash for any of our streamers. It is so stable. It does what it does. Every zoo is like completely going crazy. It's a pretty crowded zoo anyways. You have like 3,000 guests roaming around. If you imagine that on playing it would be super laggy.
Exactly.
So it's plus you do have moving animals in the whole zoo.
Yeah.
It's, you know, so the performance for an alpha version is insanely good, I have to admit.
Yeah.
It's not like just because I'm liking it, it's really, really good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I think the final game, which a lot of people are starting to worry about, will have the same specs, recommendations as Planet Coaster as well. So the performance, I believe, should be similar to Planet Coaster.
Yeah.
So if you can run Planet
better.
Coaster, you should be able to run Planet
yeah,
Zoo
I
fine
think
as
so
well.
too. Definitely.
But I'm done, I think.
Yeah.
So
My turn.
yeah, to everybody watching my stream, I'd like to thank you very much for watching. But we're gonna keep going, sort of, actually.
You're gonna say, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay.
The idea behind well, this whole streaming setup here is that every streamer starts a map over again, so you can't save because that's just not available in this build. But we figured Lady is going to stream in the same room after me, so I might as well just not close the game and give her the map. So
We're only gonna move over to my channel real quick, so we will be
Exactly.
back in like 5 to 10 minutes or so.
So yeah.
I will promise you guys to read the chat a little bit more and to answer some of your questions if possible. If we can show it off, like I've seen a lot of questions that we're just not able to show in these builds. So, but yeah,
Yeah.
maybe we see you there, and also have a great day.
So yeah, if you want to see us keep going with this zoo, you can move over to the Ladysigner's channel. And yeah, we're gonna take a small break and set up the stream again, and then after that we'll be back.
See you in a
Bye
minute.
guys. All right, how do I close this? No, that's not the right one. Yeah, you have that beautiful thing. There we go.
No, you just need to end because it's still open.
Yeah,
So bye,
I noticed
guys.
that. You're getting a bit of a backstage view here. All right, now we're really stopping.
Bye.